Welcome back to Mind the Gap, the podcast where we take a look at the gaps in ideas and assumptions. Today we're diving into a provocative Reddit post. The author suggests that most Americans might actually be okay with a dictatorship, especially if it means safety and economic prosperity. It's a bit like trading a chaotic democracy for a stable, well-ordered society, where the only thing missing is the freedom to criticize the government. So, how are we feeling about this team?
Well, April, I think it's interesting to consider how much we already trade off our freedoms for safety. We follow laws, adhere to social norms. It's not like we're living in some kind of unrestricted utopia.
Whoa. Are you trying to tell me that freedom is just a bunch of rules with a shiny bow on top? Because if so, sign me up for the dictatorship with free pizza Fridays.
Right. Because who wouldn't give up their freedom of speech for extra toppings? Right? But seriously, Adam, what about the idea that we're already conditioned to accept some form of despotism in exchange for safety?
I think the post makes a valid point. In times of crisis or fear, people do tend to gravitate towards strong leadership. It's not that they're craving oppression, they just want to feel secure and stable.
Yeah. But it's like saying you'd happily wear a straitjacket because it comes with a built-in blanket. Sure, it keeps you warm. But at what cost?
Nice analogy, Sam. I guess the question is whether the trade-off of dissent for stability is worth it. The OP isn't advocating for tyranny, but just highlighting that people might choose it if the alternative is chaos.
And let's not forget, it's a slippery slope. Once you start accepting restrictions on criticism, where does it end? History has shown us that giving up freedoms can lead to abuse of power.
True. But then again, most people just want the trains to run on time, right? Maybe they don't care who's conducting as long as they get to their destination safely.
So, are we saying that the fear of authoritarianism might be overlooking some pragmatic realities? Or is it just that most of us aren't thinking it through?
It's a bit of both, I think. People want peace and prosperity, but the danger is in not considering the long-term consequences of sacrificing freedoms.
Exactly. The real challenge is finding the balance, keeping things running smoothly without giving up the essence of what makes a democracy valuable.
Well, audience, what do you think? Is the idea of trading off some freedoms for a more stable and economically prosperous society appealing, or a dangerous path? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and until next time, keep questioning the status quo.